Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the finest Dawn of War Ultimate Apocalypse casts this side of East Yorkshire. And today we have got a pros versus noobs free-for-all game on Penal Colony. Playing on the pro side as the Chaos Space Marines, we've got TVONT. We've got Toffer playing as the Eldar. We've got Catgirl playing as the Tyranids. And playing on the noob side of things, we have got John Smith as the Imperial Guard. And we've got Wise Earl Bill playing as the Space Marines. So you did hear that right, it is a free-for-all in the sense that these guys are being a team and all the pros are playing completely and totally independently. So very exciting stuff. So a little bit of an advantage, you know, being able to work together if they are able to organise themselves. Although there is a slight disadvantage in the sense that they've got to share all the resources, but because there are two of them, they'll be able to put pressure on either side here to be able to capture all the juicy middle bits, whereas these guys, okay, yeah, they've got maybe a couple more points over on their side, but it's not really, I mean, there's not much. There's 3, and there's also a relic as well, so it's not going to be a major benefit for them. So there is a huge swing of resources towards these guys, especially if one maybe decides to spread out this way, one spreads out this way, then maybe these guys won't be feeling too confident to go over in this general direction. Maybe. We shall see how things go. Plus also, Imperial Guard and Space Marines are a really strong combination. Imperial Guard for the defensive stuff, Space Marines for the late game, deep striking stuff, as we always say in most of our videos. But hey, so Catgirl is going to go down this side to capture these points, so no problem for the Imperial Guard on that side there. Eldar over here, though, will be probably encountering these guys as the Storm Guardians come around this side. And we'll be spotting some... Oh, we've got some Spine-Gaunts and some Hormagaunts. So Spine-Gaunts usually naff in the sense that they die quite quickly, but the Hormagaunts, sorry, yeah, they'll be able to do some damage. They'll be able to kill things relatively easily. All things considered, considering that the Storm Guardians aren't exactly the tankiest of things on the way. We have seen these Assault Marines get into combat encounters with the cultists, so the Chaos Space Marines are looking to expand on the northern side, whereas I do believe that the Eldar... Oh, you're trying to expand both ways. Okay, you're spreading yourself out. That makes sense. Chaos Space Marines and the Chaos Lord will be rocking around. And these Assault Marines, are you going for the... Oh, you're going for the meme angry marine people. Okay, nice. I like that. Wise old Bill, a wise old man indeed. So he's going to draw back his Assault Marines away from the heavy cover over here. Chaos Space Marines moving a little bit far forward. And yeah, with the Chaos Lord in there, I don't think the Assault Marines will be doing much. As Chaos Lord is known for crumping people good and proper. A double swipe of the sword to knock these guys back. The regular old Assault Marines aren't terrible in close combat neither, so maybe want to bring those guys back a little bit. Tyranids moving forward in the Eldar side of things. Spine-Gaunts being wiped over there. They've got another squad of Spine-Gaunts there. And one grenade. Killing the entire squad there. Very nice from Topper here. Wonderful little placement. Space Marines over here have been pushed back. They've got some supporting Tactical Marines with Flamers to break the morale. But Chaos Space Marines with 800 morale, quite difficult to upset them. So they will fall back. Chaos Lord trying to screen these guys away. Marines getting a couple of snipes in the sides. Also Imperial Guard conscripts over on this side bothering Catgirl's flanks. So as much as she'd like to push down into the Eldar side of things, I imagine she's probably going to have to come back over and see what they can do about these pesky Imperials. That's a lot of conscripts as well. A lot of conscripts. Won't be getting many kills, but then again, in saying that Hormagaunts don't exactly have the highest amount of armour or health, so might be able to do stuff, and they can't quite decide who they're going up against. Umming and ahhing which way to go. Got between everything. Now also gone for... Oh, you're fully qualified guardsmen, right, okay. Only 3 men in the squad, but they've gone for some grenade launchers. Jumping around everywhere. Very indecisive Hormagaunts, but... I suppose they're not exactly the most tactical of animals, are they? They go for whichever guardsman looks the juiciest. Cultist, only one of them left, trying to run away, but then he's going to run back in. He's a brave soul, but dead all the same. These guys are going to jump... Ah yes, the flanking manoeuvre from the Assault Marines. They'll never see this coming. There we go, the Chaos Space Marines are being pressed in close combat. Tactical Marines flambeing them. Making bacon pancakes, as Jake would say. A significant amount of servitors coming down over here to build up the listening post. Only really need one squad, especially if you've got all 3 servitors in there. The Space Marine's been able to hold off against Chaos here. So actually, the noob team spreading out thick and fast. Now you're going for these bits as well. You haven't quite spread out over this side, but there are more points to be had here. The Tyranids have managed to get that way, so that's something. Even if Catgirl can't expand over on this side as much as she would like, she's got options here. Lovely colour scheme as well. Burn, white, and blue. Imperial Guardsmen, Horse Riders. Oh my god, don't know what to do about that. And Lance in the face. And for all that supporting fire. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? It's very rare that you see this many Imperial conscripts actually prove to be useful in a combat scenario, but here we are. Getting involved, they're doing the things. Really, all you need is that one singular Guardsman squad in the middle to provide that firing support. We do have a bioplasma turret there, and that will kill things pretty quickly. But they are denying some space. They are going to fall back as well. Could probably press a little bit more. Maybe just like chill out around here. But the range on that bioplasma turret is quite significant. And it does look like that. What's your name again? Mr. John Smith, protecting those conscripts. He's not a heartless general. You see Rangers over here spotting some Ripper Swarms. Ripper Swarm's going to go build some spore chimneys on these things, although I imagine the Rangers will be killing them very quickly, so they won't be getting that up anytime soon. Eldar not really been able to press out over here as much as I'd like to. Once more. But where have the Eldar gone? They've gone over here. They've attempted to build a listing shrine here, but the Chaos Space Marines have seen them. But it's not the end of things. It's not the worst thing. Imperial Guard's now going to decide, right, okay, well, if we can't push this way because of the turret, we can at least go down over on this side. Be an issue. Rangers supporting the Guardsmen there by throwing some grenades at the Hormagaunts, but Hormagaunts are a lot more defensive than the Spine Gaunts. They've also been eating some food as well. But are you just... What was increasing your health there? Or is it the... Oh, I see. Right, okay. The Spine Gaunts with all the dead Imperial Guardsmen thought, right, okay, well, we can munch on those guys. That's fine by them. Fine by them indeed. Seeing double turret emplacements to keep those guys at bay. Oh my god, it's looking to munch on the Rangers here as no one claims this critical location in the centre. One Ranger does survive. We'll get an extra friend in there, though. For then... Thinking about going back in, but I said, nope. Don't want to go in there alone. Take a friend. Always take a friend. So what are the economies at the moment, then? Let's have a... So the Noobs are currently at 116 and 30 and 169 and 30. And then the Chaos are what, 133 and 40, 235 and 79, and 174 and 69. So, actually, fairly even economies all around. No one massively pulling off in one direction. We have a lot of gargoyles. Oh, I see, to circumvent the... Aha. Very sneaky. I like that. Oh, and that's a lot of floor lasagna. The Tyranids will be eating good tonight. As the Hormagaunts just rip through these poor, unfortunate souls. And there we go. Listing posts will be hard to take down for these gargoyles there. Oh, actually, no, in saying that, they're not doing too bad. They lose a fair few models in the process, but, I mean, they're only 45 blue. It's not the most expensive thing you've ever seen in your life. Well, I mean, I suppose it's 5 cheaper than a Space Marine, so maybe it's actually not that cheap. The gargoyles over on here as well. The Assault Marines looks to have a sniff around that critical location. The Chaos Space Marines are coming back over here, killing a couple of these dudes as they start to recapture these strategic points. It's just bedlam over here. Do have the Guardsmen with their plasma guns, but we are now seeing a Carnifex. These guys at the moment, are you in tier 2? You are in tier 2, so you will be able to get... So, not the conscripts, but where are the fully qualified Guardsmen? You are in the background. They're able to get anti-tank support as well as melter guns, but everyone's having the morale broken as the Screamer Killer just lets out a big roar. And it's... Yeah, this is a dark situation. Conscript's going to run inside listing post. Might be a good idea to put down a, oh, what are you called? A field command down in this area. That'll make the area very defensible. Oh, heavy weapons team set up precariously next to this Carnifex. Slowly turning their guns on him. Quick, take him down. Mr. John Smith. Can't have been a good POV from that site there. Space Marines over here bonking these guys. What are the Eldar up to? Oh, you're just chilling. I suppose if no one's going for you, may as well just relax, tech up. Maybe see if we can grab a few things here and there. I'd say that's not a terrible idea. But much like over on the Tyranid and Imperial Guard side, there's a bit of a scrum going on this side. Even the Havoc Marines are getting involved in some close combat. Back and forth. Once again, wise old Bill holding that line. Are we seeing much in the way of tearing up from you at the moment? We are in tier 2 for you. Mr. TVONT. Ah, Khorne Berserkers, right. If the Space Marines want to get involved, their Flamers and their Assault Marines, if they allow that close combat action, well, the Chaos Space Marines have got plenty of options for that too. The Imperial Guard are on a tentative hold over on this side. Got some more conscripts. I like the commitment. I don't know how effective it'll be. Might be an idea to put these heavy weapons suppressionist teams down here. That sounds counterintuitive, but they can fire through walls. Well, all units can fire through walls in this game. It's you know, it's just... It's not a bug, it's a feature. It's not an oversight, it's just part of the 40k universe, maybe. Gargoyles, actually. We haven't seen much gargoyle action in the past. But they're proving quite a useful unit in this scenario. Carnifex have been taken down there by the quadruple melter guns of these guardsmen. And now it seems actually the tide is turning. A beautiful concave firing away at the gargoyles. Does that mean that... Oh, right, you've decided to turn your attention over here. The Vipers are coming in, seeing if they can kill some Spore Chimneys. And now it's going to use their maneuverability to, well, maneuver around. Pardon my lack of choice words there. Gargoyles there. They're just as nimble, just as quick. Actually, no, can you not fly? Oh, right, okay, you've got to jump over things. Fair enough. I just thought you could just fly over. Oh, no, you can, I think. Crazy. Crazy nonsense. Yeah, Vipers, wonderful use of their jumping mechanics here to keep away from absolutely everyone. But might not be enough. Might not be enough. Do have some defensive support platforms here just in case these Hormagaunts get any fresh ideas, but lots of extra health for them. These are guys will be hard to take on. The slicing of blades upon chitin armor. Going to fall back into the range of these shooty bits here. And the Khorne Berserkers, they're on the field now. But now we also have Devastators and Hellfire Dreadnoughts. So yeah, the unit composition from TVOT normally would work. I mean, he's got the Icon Bearers in there for health regen. Cultists in there for, I assume he's going to go for some plasma guns or grenade launchers on them. I imagine that's what he'd go for. But wise old Bill, he's got the things on lockdown here. He's going to go for some more Hellfire Dreadnoughts. And yeah, he's just heavily invested in tier 1/2 and stuff. So maybe the Chaos player needs to do exactly the same. He's going to go for some more Havoc Marines. He's going to go for a machine pet as well for his own vehicles. Not a bad idea. Oh my god, so I've been slowly whittled down. But yeah, that extra food on them, that 186 health, has definitely improved their survivability. So very good stuff. All stealthy stuff going on with the Eldar now as well. Do have a Nightwing flying high above these gargoyles. They're class infantry, not aircraft. So the Nightwing will be able to do a lot of damage against them. I mean, yeah, just the AoE damage is very limited, but it's doing the job. I mean, not until those Hellfex kind of effects come in and kill them, but you know, it was doing it. It was playing the feud. Our Space Marines positioning themselves over here. Oh, that's a lot of Devastators there. That's a lot of Devastators. And not very many Havoc Marines. They're activating their increased damage ability. I'm just going to decide, you know what? Sod this ranged game malarkey. We're in the 41st millennium. Who needs guns when you've got the ability to just to punch another dude in the chops? And that's what they're doing. With their health regen from the Icon Bear as well. Was doing them alright until they start dying. It's a good effort. L5 Dreadnoughts there, adding all that extra damage in there. And these guys are now swapping out their flamers for plasma guns. So TVONT looking like he's in a bit of a pickle at the moment. Doesn't have the forces necessary to really combat this. What kind of economy are you rocking with at the moment? You see, and your economy isn't exactly amazing now, though I suppose you haven't really had an opportunity to push out. Right, if all the Space Marines are down here, rather than pushing over on this side, maybe go around on this side with all these less defended areas. That might be the plan to make, but too little too late. Now we're going to have to fight off these Dreadnoughts. He's going to go get some... Oh no, he's only got autocannons. I thought he was going to get some missile launchers potentially. But one Dreadnought goes down. Activating their damage increase ability once again. Focus firing on the Tactical Marines. Managing to get squad wipe. Potential to get a second one as well. Some methodical attacking. I suppose when you're assaulting someone as well, a little bit of a disadvantage because all the defenders have already stood in prime firing positions, whereas when you're on the move, you do have that negative debuff to your accuracy when you're going forward. Actually, yeah, losing 3 full squads of Space Marines. Soon to lose your Devastators. In fact, they're going to fall back a little bit. Maybe regain some models. Very competent defense from the Chaos Space Marines here. Just going to regain their lost units there. And, whoops, where's my camera going? The Eldar now taking a chunk out of the Imperial Guard. Since they've had no use against the Tyranids. We may as well... Oh dear, we've got a Tyrant Guard in the base at the moment. What are you? You are... little dudes. Oh, you are Wraith Guard. Yeah, you don't want to be involved in close combat, do you? That's not where you shine. Young man and or woman. Or spiders. I mean, these guys, they're not technically vehicles, they're monsters, so... Or spiders can do some generally decent damage against them. Tyrant Guards are normally very tanky, can usually resist a lot of incoming damage. In fact, yeah, they've got a natural resistance to range damage, but can also regen health very quickly when they're in close combat. These Havocs, man, holding that line. Doing what they can. But yeah, like I said, I think it's a little bit too little, a little bit too late here. Do have some cultists, do have some Havocs. You've got money for some vehicles, but what kind of vehicles would you go for when the Devastators have got their multi-melters on the go? I don't know. It's a tricky situation. Got the cultists on the back lines. Maybe get them some infiltration, because at the moment there's no infiltration detection. Not sure what tier you need to be in the Ultimate Apocalypse to get infiltration for your cultists. But even then, the grenade launchers just knock these guys around, maybe. Reduce the incoming DPS with these guys on the back sides. Can he do it? I'm rooting for him. Oh, never mind, he surrenders. Oh no, he gives up. There was potential for defense there, but lacking the self-belief, wise old Bill, he's now got all these resources to play with. Well, the Eldar now can also expand over on this side as well. So got to keep that into consideration. But in saying that, how confident do you feel about expanding eastwards when you've got a million Tyranids knocking on your door? We've got the Seer Council out. Very robust squad here. Immune to morale damage. And yeah, they are sticking it to the man, the woman in this case. The Gene Sealers, Biovores, Gargoyles. A good combination. They've got Yeah, in this army here, they've got an answer for basically everything that the Elder have at the moment. They did see a big vehicle. Oh, we've got the Avatar of Cain. He's a demon. So actually, I don't feel these guys have any anti-demon weaponry at the moment. The gargoyles. I was going to fly and see what's what. I could have sworn... yeah, I did see a big tank. Big tank being the Storm Serpent Super Heavy. Does a lot of damage to most things. Very fragile, though. But it can jump around and stuff, so that's something. Yeah, so the Tyranids are now actually having their main homeland threatened. So what's the... You know, I mean, they can stay around here and possible for these guys, but it'll take a while. See the council eventually being brought down low. The Avatar of Cain slamming down a Baden on these Gene Stealers, giving one a shake before lobbing him up in the air. They'll be holding them off for quite some time. Here come the conscripts there. They've been settled down on the base for quite some time. Quite like that. They've just built a wall to keep the Tyranids out. Very nice, very good stuff. And now they're expanding down on this side. A massive peasantry. Oh no, they've got special weapons. They're still mostly conscripts, but got at least some people who know what they're doing. Shining spears in the light cover. Just doing what they can, but against all this, almost been completely surrounded as well. It's very rare that you see a concave going like a full-blown U-shape. Going on over here, we've got the Storm Serpent Super Heavy. And Catgirl is not having a Merry Christmas with the Wraith Guard rocking in with their D cannons. And the Super Heavy annihilating buildings left and right. They can kill the production. I mean, the Eldar economy is doing mighty fine at the moment. Tyranids the same kind of situation. 420 blue, that's a meme. Should have been 420 green, really. But, I mean, they lose their production buildings, and, well, then you can't build anything, can you? You have all the money in the world, but you can't recruit units. So, might need to build stuff over here. Avatar of Cain just, for once, been quite useful. Still very high on health. There's some zone threats over here. But the Wraith Guard just don't seem to care. Serpent Super Heavy is doing what it can. Doesn't need to be doing an amazing amount of damage against the Carnifexes there. As another one comes forth. I need to fall these guys back then. And there he goes. Floating away. Bit of a scary moment there for Catgirl. Potential to lose it all. Now got the conscripts coming over on this side. And the Super Heavy will just sit smack bang in the middle. It's free real estate. It's just duck hunting season. No matter which way they fire, they'll be killing a lot of things. I mean, tank exploding, killing a lot of dudes. And every gunfire that goes off, every explosion is just death made manifest. Guards were probably wishing that they had something a little bit better than flak armor to keep them alive. The holy Kevlar of the Imperium not standing up to the Eldar manifesting black holes in their midst. Avatar of Cain, he's just giving everyone the Mexican wave. Almost killing all the Spangots in one go, actually. And yeah, he's a bit of a hero at the moment. Just ignoring everyone's damage. Slaying Tyranids left and right. My goodness, an actual useful Avatar of Cain. You don't see it often. When you do, you've got to really sit back and appreciate it. It's taking them on all one at a time. As the Super Heavy comes back in with the Wraith Guard. Although quite low on health, some of these models. As well as the Super Heavy itself. And we've noticed that their ability to be able to kill the Carnifex aren't exactly the most useful, is it? The Space Marines, they've still not rocking around. Eldar are anticipating the Space Marines coming forward there, but that's a lot of Hellfire Dreadnoughts. Now, what is your plan? Are you essentially just riding solo at the moment? You're just conquering your side. It's fair that Space Marines have conquered their side of things. They've got their machine cults up. They've got a chaplain with a jetpack. That's cool. But Tervagon coming out. Able to spaff out little Tyranids when they need to. There we go. There comes one. Oh, was that him spawning it? Or was that the Gaunt Hive? Probably the Gaunt Hive, to be fair. So maybe he tries to escape and does manage it, actually. And the Avatar, he's just not taking any kinds of damage here. I mean, if he is, it's barely noticeable. But to be fair, we're approaching that amount of firepower now where he's actually taking down... Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, no, I've cursed him. I'm sorry, Avatar of Cain. The moment I said it, that's when it all went downhill. The Tervagon, he's doing alright. But quite decent health regeneration on that lad. It's no problems for him. I'm just scared for the Eldar at this point. Did a really good go at trying to take on those Tyranids, but now it's actually the Space Marines that are going to cause them some issues. Maybe the Eldar and the Tyranids need to join forces, as the Imperial Guards and Space Marines, apparently noobs, but no, using the power of friendship. By friendship, I mean they've kind of gone solo on their own little adventures here. One seer counter against all these Dreadnoughts. Not sure if that's going to get them much, but it's at least holding them off for now. While they get... Oh, right, okay, web sail. Get the Titans involved, yes. Not a terrible idea. Also the Super Heavy, if you repair it, could certainly do a lot of damage to these Dreadnoughts. Could certainly do a lot of damage indeed. Let's have a look at the economies really quick. For the noob team, it's 171 and 101, compared to 421 and 253. Eldar, it's 575 and 514. And for the Tyranids, it's 462 and 220. Russian Imperial Guard, not having an amazing economy, all things considered, could be upgrading these listing posts a little bit more, but they are investing significantly in the Imperial conscripts. Just, oh, that's amazing. That is the build order you really want. Uber platform turrets being pestered and bothered by the Assault Marines. Seer Council can only hold these guys back for so long there. The web sail is up. It's a precarious place to put it. By the time you're able to kick out a Titan or two, not sure if the Space Marines won't get there and take it down first. We're seeing the Super Heavy though. It's been repaired a little bit. Picking up some Wraiths along the way. It's a transport vehicle as well. But that's unfortunate. Now the Tyranids are coming over. Yeah, they need to... I do believe that some sort of truce needs to be negotiated here. If they want to hold on for much longer. Super Heavy rocking over. Dropping off a couple of Wraith Guards. The Hormagaunts and Spangaunts fall thick and fast. Avatar of Cain's been responsible. He died over here somewhere, I imagine. And they're still on this side, looking to see if they can take on the Tyranids. But they've got to be careful. About to lose stuff. They are looking for a Revenant Titan. Which actually, the Space Marines now... I don't know what tier you're in. Looks like they've each been settled on at maybe tier 2, tier 3, something like that. Do love that little banner in there in the Sacred Artifact. But yes, even though you've had like an amazing amount of economy, you haven't really been taking up all that much. You've been putting all your money and resources and time and energy into the flying forces. But all this will not stand up against a singular Titan. So you need to make sure that they come over here and destroy the web sail before it's able to build it. More super platforms coming out. That won't hold them for long. There's a race against time here. Might be a case of just leaving the Avatar of Cain to defend over here while the Wave Serpent, not Wave Serpent, the Super Heavy Servant comes over and adds to the defensive line. I'm not sure entirely. What are the Imperial Guard doing? Oh, they're just massing up even more boys. Right, okay. Super Heavy has come around the flanks over on this side. But that's not helping them neither. No matter which side they attack the Tyranids, they're going to get done in. And what the Space Marines are doing, they are... Oh, the Seer Council, they're still here. They haven't died yet at all. They're still going just as strong as anything. And these guys are falling back. Oh no, what a shame that they are missing out on the opportunity. Well, I suppose that's a good timing to fall back though, because they're about to get double-fisted by the Super Heavies here. Super Heavies will take no prisoners. Once they get a couple of volleys off, they should be alright at killing these dreadnoughts. Seer Council, 4 models left. Should be able to get them good and proper. We have an auto-reinforce. Regain extra boy in there for good measure. These Super Heavies, what are you doing? You're just kind of just rubbing yourself against these dreadnoughts. That's not how it works. Don't rub off a dreadnought. Won't get many kills with that. Revenant Titan is out. Big floaty dude. Long spindly arms. Got to upgrade themselves with a Sonic Lance. And they are absolutely determined to kill the Tyranids. There's no rest for the wicked. And at the moment, the Tyranids, they don't have a very impressive zone football. So they won't be able to zap down this dude pretty quick, as quickly as they'd want to. I know, look at him, he's just going straight in the middle. Very brave. The Revenant Titan is exactly the tankiest of Titans. It is significantly more mobile than a lot of others. And they are focusing... Oh, wow. Yep, just shooting away at all these guys instead of... Oh, right, okay, because he's noticed the assimilation chamber. Let's get all this stuff down. Who's built a... thing? Oh, never mind me. Look, Jesus. That is a lot of lads. And they're just swarming over. Come on, can I get a... We just have to do it at this point, don't we? It's just the rules. Where they're going, no one knows. The boys are moving forward. A whole firing line of Wraith Guard. But my goodness, just multiple divisions of tanks, conscripts. They are the Imperial Guard. And what they lack in firepower... Well, what they lack in durability, they make up for in firepower. And what they lack in morale, I suppose they also make up in firepower, I hope. Because everyone's morale is broken. No one's having a fun time. I mean, the Warp Spiders, they're being taken out. But the Super Heavy tank in the centre... Oh, no, man, they might be able to get it. There we go, the tank's on the back line. Able to sort them out. Oh, it's a magical thing, isn't it? A beautiful thing from John Smith. Tenacity of the Imperial Guard. I mean, the Wraith Guard have taken practically no damage whatsoever, but they've lost the tank. And really, 200 dead conscripts for 1 dead super heavy tank. I think that's a fair trade in all fairness. Probably is in the resource side of things. Avatar Kane's still rocking around. The Space Marines have fallen back. They've decided not to push any further. They've got their side of the map, but they're quite happy chilling out wherever they are. But are you yet to do more taking out? Oh no, right, okay, now, right, yes, so you're massively behind on tech, but he'll soon fix that, I imagine. I had a ping, but I don't know where that came from. Someone's building super weapons somewhere. Avatar is just racking up those kills. But now the zone folks are coming in. It's a dangerous affair. He is resisting their damage fairly nicely, so that's something. We do have the Wraith Guard now just coming in. And no one can see him. Needs some infiltration detection and some priests. Oh, no, sorry, some psychers at the very least. Tank gets taken down. Oh, there we go. Long range scanner. I mean, what were the conscripts planning on doing there? You know? Oh, yes. Can't wait to see him. Then we'll be able to shoot him with our blooming las pistols and las guns and stuff. As the Wraith Guard stood there with the blooming Wraith cannons, able to turn anything fleshy into a fine red mist in 2 seconds flat. Tier Council back with a vengeance. And they are ready to not kill the Dreadnoughts, just be annoying.
Reporting for duty, sir.
Avatar of Cain, they've taken out Little Uns. And actually taken practically no damage against these zone threats. So he's just going to boo from good and proper. Not bad, not bad. Hierophant by a Titan. Well, this guy's going to cause... Yeah, this guy's probably going to cause the Avatar of Cain some issues. Wraith Guard, I mean, doesn't matter how many men you throw at them, this 2-squad army mowing everyone down. We also have... Are you a Farseer? You are a Farseer. You're in there. Making everyone invisible. They're going to fall back, as I assume. I mean, yeah, you've got Bright Lancers and stuff. Just kill the Dreadnoughts, man. Get them down. Space Marine's now going to move forward. Ooh, we've got Gladiator Command Squads. I do like these models. Hold on, let me just have a quick fangirl moment of them. Yeah. They've got big plumage on the faces. They're nice looking bolters. Fighting uphill. That's what we like to see. All Spires will be defending over here. We've also got an Eldritch Spire looking for the Destruction Stern add-on. You can fix your Eldritch Spires as well, also with some Production Sterns as well, which basically make you have infinite money. There's a blue one and a green one. Wraith Guard still holding these guys back. And did you kill all the Dreadnoughts as well? It does look like you killed all the Dreadnoughts. There's none around here, so... Absolute chance. Nothing's killing these guys anytime soon. Not even too worried about this Baneblade in all honesty. Hierophant looks like he's sorted out the Avatar. Now seeing the Eldar base being nuked to high heaven. In fact, let's watch from the Eldar perspective so we can see all their buildings crumble into dust. We'll also be seeing some capillary veins sprouting up from over here. The Tyranids will have some vision going on. Now, all the plasma generators have been switched off for the Eldar. Very unfortunate. And here come the veins. Doing significant amounts of damage as they wiggle in the air. Zone football is amassing. The Tervagon leading the way in, and it looks like that the Eldar are... Oh no, we're going to see a counter-storm being spouted on the Eldar's own base here. Will it be enough to kill the Hierophant? Now I imagine it'll kill the Zone Fops pretty easily. Yep, there we go. The health is going down. I actually know that the Hierophant on half health now. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Zone Fops been slowed down. Trying to escape for their lives. One guy's refusing to leave. He's just stood in the middle, minding his own business. He doesn't mind the rain, he doesn't mind the thunder. As a counter-offensive, we do have the Eldar now coming over on this side. Seer Council and the Wraith Guard. Broodlord. Oh yeah, it's just a squad of Broodlords actually. Rocking out. Seeing if they can rip some Eldari piece by piece. They've got the defensive stuff here. They can probably hold these guys back, especially with all these Bioacid Hive nerds firing at them. It does seem that the Space Marines have been held back from the Eldar. Oh, you're just rebuilding over here because you've got the money for it. Yes. That makes sense. Oh, also nice concave of plasma generators around this Eldritch Spire will massively increase, well, decrease its research time. But the Eldar have been kicked off this patch of land. Some more space for the Tyranids to expand into. The Wraithguard doing what they can against the Carnifexes. I don't think you guys are made for... No, Wraithguard are not made for close combat at all. You know, I thought that this game was going to go completely different. I thought that these guys up in the northern side would probably expand in the same direction and try to take on one of the more experienced players from the get-go. But no, they've managed to spread themselves out very efficiently. But they haven't really done much with it. I mean, maybe it's just due to a lack of experience of knowing what to buy next. But they've kind of just plateaued, really. They could have essentially bought loads of super weapons by now and just nuked everyone and everything. But they're not. They're just waiting for these guys to fight it out, I imagine. And then ready to kill the winner. That might sound like a good strategy. But you just never know. After all, yeah, they might be a little bit weak, but with their sheer amount of production buildings, you can just basically replace your army very quickly. It seems like no one's dying in this. Like, everyone's just got, like, infinite health. Even the Seer Council over here are still alive. Just having a bit of a jolly. Go off the Avatar of Cain. Thinking that these capillary towers are a bit cringe. Doesn't like them. We give him the old punch in the face. If a capillary tower has a face, of course. We'll see a destruction stone add-on for this Eldritch Spire. Alright, so 2 Eldritch Spires are able to summon the big stuff. Very nice, very good indeed. Some more big weapons. Hierophant trying to regain its health. Problem with a big unit like that, without it being a vehicle, is that you can't exactly repair it very quickly. You've got to leave it to regen, which regenning is always a lot slower. Well, usually a lot slower than repairing. Not all the time. I mean, hell, you look at some other units like the Brood Lord, which actually, that is on the cards at the moment. I mean, why, what's your economy at the moment, Catgirl? You've got an impressive economy. So actually, a Brood Lord is not an impossible thing. Do have to get the capillary towers on the go. Do have to get loads of upgrades. Going to construct another super weapon. Got the simulation chambers. Yeah, essentially, the amount of resources and effort you've got to put in to recruit a Swarm Lord is tremendous. But I've seen before on the channel, a Swarm Lord comes out, and it's basically GG unless you can concentrate so much firepower on it. Tervagon being sliced around by the Avatar of Cain, but being supported by a Hierophant, by a Titan. Avatar being thrown away there, really. Not the ideal situation. I've got to stay on the Eldar so I can actually see what they're bloody doing. Blooming Eldar and their silly stealth techniques. Real pain in the backside. Now, you've got, Topper, 1,000,000 resources. Right? Look how effective one Seer Council and a couple of Wraithguards were. Now, oh no, never mind. You do not have 1,000,000 resources. Oh, that's because you're buying infinity resource stones, right? Okay. That's what you're saving up for. Going for the big, huge economic boons. But in saying that, you spend so much time saving up for it. And now people come, I mean, you can have the best economy in the world, but if you don't have an army to defend yourself, you're going to get got. You need to start recruiting some units, young man. As the big bands just waltz into the base, more or less unimpeded. Seer Council here, but there's only 5 of them. But actually, technically, I imagine the... Looks like the Wraith Lords died. So at the moment, the Eldar have no army on the field apart from hero units. Which is really peculiar. They are going to try and get some more Wraithguard now. A real missed opportunity for my topper here. Web sail brought down to half health. Are we getting any more titans there? I assume that the other titan that we saw about 1 million years ago has been taken down. Not see that die. But, I mean, that's the problem with all these big free-for-all kind of games. You kind of miss out on all the action. Try and focus on the main combats. Looking at general flavour of other stuff. Space Marines, what are you doing? You could do stuff. You push down over here. Oh, I suppose you got shoved back again. Yeah, I think the noob team is just generally waiting for a winner. And then going to go 2 versus 1 against them. With all their resources and army combined. Tyranids have not expanded down here. I mean, they've got 1 capillary tower. If they build up a couple of production units down here, even if the Imperial Guard and Space Marines were to, say, kill all this stuff, we could then always have a fallback position over here as well. But the capillary tower has done the research. Oh, we've seen the big Eldar explosion. Let's force these guys back. Can they actually kill the Hierophant Titan? Killed a Neuron up there. They manages to just get out of range of the big Eldritch Storm. Oh, but then in retaliation, they're just going to nuke them themselves. And this could be another case of the Eldar just losing everything. Sweet summer child. It's bad when it happens once. It's terrible when it happens twice. In fact, I've been casting for quite some time. I'm going to take a quick drink. You just enjoy the fireworks for a moment. Finger beauty. Everything exploding. It's like bonfire night. More Xenos-ish. And then the old Cadbury's fingers come out once again. Mind you, the Eldritch Spire has survived. And in fact, actually, a couple of tier 1 buildings. You know, that's the problem as well. You can set the Eldar back economically or technologically by destroying their tier buildings. Got a Vol portal. That thing's there. For even bigger, badder Eldar units. I find just sitting around regenerating. And the Imperial Guard, oh, they're just massing even more. Look at them. Sat at parade rest. Oh, my frame rate. That's such a sad frame rate, but... Man. Oh, it's like one of those blooming Warhammer 40k cinematic battle channels. Yeah, there we go. Eat your heart out. Blooming Iron Man Gaming 420k or whatever your name is. Yeah, look at that. Glorious, impressive stuff. There'll be another POV charge, I imagine, that we can do with that. Unless, of course, they get nuked, in which case... You know what, that'd be the grand irony, wouldn't it? They've amassed all these infantry, and then they're just going to get nuked. In fact, I'm kind of hoping for that secretly. Deep down inside. So the Spine Gaunts without number, they've been summoned forth. Trying to kill the Burn Singers. Prevent the Vol portal from going up. Also going to look at some aspect portals. But in the least opportune time, here come... Oh no, never mind, it's a second nuke from the Tyranids, I think. And also triple land speeders rocking and rolling in. Yeah, if this wasn't the death knell of the Tyranids, of the Eldar, I don't know what is. Oh, never mind them, they're all dying, but the Imperial Guard, they're moving. Right, here we go. Let me just click on a bunch of boys. Oh, no, let's sit right at the back. Let's just, really enjoy the view, shall we? Here we go then, look at us. Pouring over the battlefield. Legions upon legions of men. Yeah, okay, look in the distance, they've got some zone throps there. But they're no problem. I mean, surely they can't kill all of us, right? Oh, all 10 frames at the moment. The men have been funneled forward. It's not looking pretty on the front lines, though, is it? Thankfully, Space Marine allies are coming in with dreadnoughts. Provide some firing support. Got blooming Carnifexes everywhere. But the Imperial Guard armed with anti-tank support units. Melter guns, potential on some of those other units. Lehman Russes with plasma cannons. Vanquisher cannons, a Baneblade on the side as well. And these guys survived a lot longer than you'd expect. Zone Thumps over there being shot at by a strong front line. And to take him on as best they can. Got a Lich. Oh, sorry, a Lictor Alpha over there. Oh, good lord. Those poor souls going hand-to-hand combat. The bayonet right to the Carnifex's ankles. Oh. It just brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it? And just look at that. But we're going to leave these guys for a bit. Oh, well, may as well leave them now as they're all dead from that explosion. But I mean, just... There we go. That is a... Space Marines on one side, Imperial Guard on the other. Carnifex is falling gradually over time. Even popping a squat there by the looks of things. Could have done with a Commissar to keep the morale up for these guys. Hierophant looming in the background. Oh, there we go. One standard bearer. A flag waving proudly in the air. Here comes the Tervagon around the flanks, although, like the coward, he is running away. We also have some Eldar. Oh, did the Eldar survive that? Yeah, the Eldar's still alive. The Eldar live! The Eldar live, my goodness. So, yeah, they're going to blow up some Tyranid stuff. Imperial Guard, their numbers have properly waxed now, but that's okay because the Terminators can now come in and finish the job. Tyranids looking to bring some more nukes down over on this side, so that's why everyone's repositioning themselves. The Bio Titan is taking on a lot by himself. Dear oh dear. We'll have to fall back from all of that. It does seem that actually that Eldar nuke doesn't seem to do all that much damage to structures. It seems to be primarily infantry by the looks of things. Gosh, that's a lot of assault cannons, plasma cannons. The Hierophant manages to take down a Land Raider there. And actually, he's resisting a lot of the incoming damage. With the Eldar still being alive, and the Tyranids being occupied, they have a chance to rebuild. And maybe even potentially be the main baddie threat later on. Cargill thinks Topper's going to win. Topper died early on, didn't he? Oh no, you are Topper. Okay. It's not all said and done. Some misdirection being placed in there by Cargill. Does he have a tier 5 Titan? Where? Is it invisible? Am I going mental? Oh, that's the sound of a Titan to me. Where are you? Oh, it's the Vampire Raider. Okay, right, yep. Did not see that. I got that confused for Void Phoenix then. But yeah, this boy, super nimble, super fast. Massive AoE damage. But the Imperial forces still standing. Just goes to show. And when the Imperium of Man work together, no foe can stand against them. At least for now, anyway. Although this Bio-Titan has been a real nuisance to kill. They don't have much in the way of anti-Titan weaponry at the moment, to be fair, though. I mean, the Predator Executioners, they're technically anti-Titan with their Executioner plasma cannons, but yeah, not enough. Or at least not as much as they could do. Like I said, I don't think they quite know exactly what to go for. They've stayed very sensible with their build orders and their units. I mean, no Titans from the Space Marine player, but it could got. Well, I mean, Field Guard player could have got some Titans at some point. Here come the Vampire Raiders, or just the Raider. There's no plural needed there. Cargill's not too keen on it. There's not much these geniuses can really do. They can't exactly, well, Brood Lords can't exactly swipe away these Vampire Raiders or Raider. Again, why the plural? I don't know why I add plurals to things for no reason. I just do. Here goes another charge. Go on then. While we're here, there's just a million charges to do today, but we do it for the love of the craft. Here we are once again. Take him down, gentlemen. Take him down. It's only a Carnifex. What's a Carnifex going to do against all of us? Absolutely nothing. The Legion of John Smith. A mighty fine Legion at that. Been shoving aside, but the Terminators can deal with the flanks. Go on, go forward, boys. Go forward. Press the advantage. There we are. Cross the Rubicon. Over the ravine. Into the gates of hell itself. That's where we want to be. That's where we need to be. Oh, there we go, boy. He got knocked down, but he gets back up again. Oh, just bobbing and weaving all the incoming damage. But then, dying. That's sad. That's a sad story for everyone. I thought he was going to be the one that survived. But no, to be fair, it's a narrow corridor. They're all sitting ducks over there. The Vampire Raider. I haven't seen one on the channel before. Normally it's those Revenant Titans and then the slightly bigger other Eldar Titan, but no. Going for this floaty dude. Incredible amounts of damage. And yeah, it only takes a couple of shots to kill a Carnifex of all things. So what's the plan here? See a Council going up against the Brother Captain. We're shot at by the Predator Executioners, and the Terminators hopefully going to come over here and maybe sort these guys out, because the Eldar are now big bad number one. And while the Vampire Raider is cleaning up over on this side, they've got a window of opportunity to catch the Eldar with the trousers down. I'm not feeling all that confident for him, I'll be honest. I'm not feeling all that confident indeed. They're rebuilding the forces, but they're just not investing in the high tier stuff. So here we go. Cargill holding on. She refuses to give up. The Vampire Raider is in a defensive posture. The Avatar of Cain getting some punches in there as the Terminators try and reposition themselves. Very slow models these are there. The Avatar of Cain's got long legs. With some more Termies over on the right hand side. The Reverse Executioners en masse. The Avatar of Cain is, if anything, just giving them time to set up their defences. But do they need that much in the way of defences when you've got a Vampire Raider? It's looking to get his Sonic Disruptor missile launcher. 1,000 blue, 1,000 green. Quite a significant upgrade. But then again, when you've got money in the tens of thousands, it's just small potatoes, really, innit? Yeah, it's going to require the combined efforts of Imperial Guard and Space Marines to take on the Eldar here. Unless they decide to go for better things. Got some conscripts. The whole bunch of men standing right inside of each other. That must have been cozy. They've opened the floodgates, so maybe now it's time to go down here. What would be the function? You've opened up your flanks for no reason. You're just inviting the enemy in. I could just imagine some sort of Imperial Guard general thinking, oh my goodness, there's a wall in my way, it's ruining my view. Someone tell them to turn it down. Vampire Raider deciding, right, okay, well, let's finish Tyranids off. They can't cause any problems, so actually that'd be nice for the Imperial Guard. Maybe the lack of wall won't do them any problems. And they are now pushing into the Eldar base. Where did the Leman Russers go? Oh, the Leman Russers are coming down over on this side. Oh, are you planning to go down rocket over here? Go on, Broodlords, just jump.
Eldar interceptor.
Get him. Are you rebuilding stuff elsewhere? Do you have more builders? Hold on, where was Catgirl? Oh yeah, we're going to rebuild a house by over here. Maybe he won't notice. Oh damn, he's noticed. Oh well. It was a good run all the same. A damn fine attempt. That's the Eldar, so we can see their infiltrated stuff. Are seeing some destruction of stones on his Eldritch Spires. The Terminators repositioning over here. Actually quite aptly taking care of those Wraith Guard. But then teleporting away over here. Oh, towards the Vampire Raider. Okay. Had a fair bit of damage done to it though. Well, these guys stood really close to each other. Ah, all the units taking all the AoE damage. Ah, it's such a shame. Such a shame, man. I see, so now they're going for the Titan Assembly Bay. Well, I mean, it's nice that they're doing it now. They've got, I mean, do they have time? I don't know if they've got time, to be honest. Oh, those tricksy Eldar. Oh, they've got two of them. Oh, right, well, if one Vampire Raider wasn't a problem enough, there's two. Now the Imperial Guard, oh no, they've split their forces. They could potentially take this down. It's on the yellow health. Terminators plus all of, well, maybe not all of this will die instantly, but all of this going up against one at a time, that would kill them, even without their own Titans. But splitting up their forces is not what they want. They were spawned together for a reason. And all these conscripts, oh my goodness. They've got families, you monster. Be gentle. Oh, there's also Broodlords here as well. They don't have families. No families for the Tyranids. They should be shot. And then finally, Imperial Guard shooting their own here. Very nice. Oh, we've got a super weapon. Ah, dear. Yep. So the Eldar, basically, this is their mega ultimate weapon. Kills everything. And I do believe that they can move it as well. What a shame. Victory in the grasp of the Imperial factions here. On the tip of their tongue. The Imperial Guard are going to race back over, see if they can defend it. At least defend what last of the things that they have. But then another storm being placed over here. Oh my goodness. It's a windy day for the Imperium of Man. I've managed to get that Titan Assembly Bay, and now they are going to go for an Imperial Reaver Titan. I mean, is it folly? Is it impossible? I don't know. They have lost their HQ buildings though. And the super weapon is just edging its way over on this side. I'm getting grey goo vibes from this. Oh no. Well, the last of the guardsmen are over here. One Ogren, well, a couple of Ogrens in there. Look, just look at that floor. That's the most flawless lasagna I've seen in quite some time. But the Tyranids would have had a field day eating all of that. The tanks, without their support, are going to struggle. And it's just only a matter of time. Oh, it's just a galactic death threat going on here. Oh, we've got Farsi in there. She's moving around. Just seeing how things are going. Just enjoying herself, really. Well, I suppose it's just a case of the storm, swords, and all that stuff just coming over here and seeing if they can do some sort of base trade before this inevitably comes over and kills everything. We have the Wraith Guard moving over here. Oh, Catgirl's still here. She's still chilling. She's got no builders to build this Hive Spire with, but it's there. That's nice. I'm happy for her. But Imperial Guard been blasted away by the Eldritch Cataclysm. You believe as well? Yeah, Catgirl's been killed. It's just the Space Marines. And they are going to hold on. Predator Annihilator being repaired by a crew of servitors. We also have a chaplain over here. Last of the Terminators. Will they stand or will they run? That's my question. The Angry Marines. Here comes the Vampire Raider. Got the missiles. They're doing the damage to it. Yeah, man. Oh, they could have. They could have. Especially with these Annihilators going for their conversion beams and stuff. The potential was there. But alas, it was too good to be true. The Cataclysm, once it's spawned, it's only a matter of time before you lose anyway. As it just meanders across the battlefield. But what an exciting game! I mean, yeah, I genuinely thought that the Imperial factions were going to win. I mean, when Terminators decided to fall, well, they didn't decide to fall, they fell due to a lack of winning. These guys are going to think, okay, you're nearly dead, move over here, kill you, bish bash bosh, you're done. But no, that's not how it went down. The Eldar managing to hold up. Yeah, see, the Eldar, when they had their base destroyed down here, and managed to eke over an existence on this side, it just goes to show that if you just hold on for dear life, sometimes that is the case. That's why I was a bit disappointed that the chap over here could have maybe just cockroached a little bit more and maybe have pulled out some decent stops later on. But hey ho, such is the way of Dawn of War. So thank you so much for sending that game in, guys. If you want to support the channel, have a look at the old Patreon. £1 month gets you one extra game a week. And there is also a Discord, where Discord things happen. Links in the description as always. As for Miss Landshark, pleasure as always, never short. I'll see you in a bit. Peace.